Okay, second to last thing that you're going to need to do is to create your works cited list at the end of your essay. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. So first, there are three things that you're going to need. You're going to need your document open with your research paper. You're going to need to have Noodle tools ready, and you're going to need to go back to that artist biographical info page. Because the first thing we need to do is to make sure you actually cite the sources that you used for the biographical info. They weren't part of your annotated bibliography, but since you did use them as part of your research, we need to make sure they're included on the works cited page. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up each of these. So that I can get ready to cite them. Okay, so this part's done. All right, so let's go through and add each of these really quickly. So new source, it's a website. This one is from the National Willa Cather Center. Okay, now we're going to get ready to export this as a works cited page. So you had already set up your annotated bibliography, so we have to go back and change a little bit. So I'm going to go to formatting options, just like you did when you were making the annotated bibliography. But this time we want to make sure that it's called works cited. Page header should be none. Okay, now annotation spacing, just leave that as is because what we're going to do here is to do print citations only. Print citations only, omit the annotations. That means leave out your annotations. What that's going to do is produce just a list of your citations. Okay, so now that that is set, I'm going to print export to Word. My document downloads. I open it up. I enable editing. I select all to copy it. I control C. No, I select all to select it all. I control C to copy it. Now I go into my research paper. Okay, so here's my model research paper, and I've been working on it all this morning and getting super into it, but I haven't written like the entire thing. So you'll notice starting here, I just used what's called filler placeholder text that's in Latin. So just ignore all of that, ignore all of that. I did write my conclusion. Okay, great. Put your cursor on the very end of your conclusion. Insert page break so that your works cited page starts at the top of the next page. Make sure it's not indented. Control V to paste the works cited. And there I have this beautiful works cited page that's going to be at the top of the next page no matter where your essay ends. Okay, this is one last thing to check for. About half of you have this correctly, and half of you lost points on this on your annotated bibliography. Whoever your artist is, you should see that the list of their works has their first and last name under the first entry that you list, and then after that it has 3 dashes to show that it's the same artist over and over and over again. So again, first time the artist is listed, you list its last name, comma, first name, and then any subsequent entries with the same artist are just the 3 dashes. When you produce your works cited, if this isn't showing up like this for you, that means you entered the citations incorrectly on Noodle tools. So you need to go back and fix it so that it's the same artist and it will produce these 3 dashes. And I'm happy to help you troubleshoot that. We'll probably involve like setting up a Zoom and doing a screen share so I can see like what's going on with how you cited it. But again, more than happy to help you with that. Okay, so now I have my works cited in, and then you just have one more step, which is downloading, and you can check out the next video for that.